What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about Fear the Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 16, and they brought Madison back. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, obviously. Well, as we know from the trailer, we haven't seen Season 7, Episode 16 yet because it hasn't aired, but the big thing is Madison is in the trailer for the Season 7 finale. And we'll break down the trailer. Here we go. Now, the trailer starts with a person walking up the beach, the shore, the rocks. There's a walker, looks to be buried, at least it's a head in the sand. So we're going to see walkers buried in the sand, and we see that Madison is by herself. So is she by herself? Is she with another group? Where has she been all this time? Can't wait to find out. I hope it makes sense. We see Morgan in a raft treehouse. How the heck did he do that? That is pretty awesome, pretty incredible. Not sure how he did it, but Morgan does everything there and in the world of Walking Dead. He's by himself. Well, he's with Baby Mo. Did Baby Mo actually help him put this raft in the trees? It's a pretty cool idea. They should really utilize this more in the world of The Walking Dead. Morgan is by himself. He's on the radio trying to get a hold of somebody. He's walking down the beach with Baby Mo in the bag. And I guess they can breathe. The levels are fine, and that needs to go away. It's kind of annoying with all the masks and the readings and stuff like that. But Morgan has his battle axe, halberd, whatever you want to call it, and he's walking down the shoreline. You can see the waves right there. As he uncovers a walker in the sand, it's kind of weird. Like, why would you be burying a walker in the sand half there? But he's going to come across a group that has been doing this. Just seeing this walker in the sand takes me back to the beach, or if you're from Jersey, the shore, like I am. And it just takes me back to when you would bury someone or be buried in the sand. And you see the head is just in the sand with crabs all over him. That's a good waste of crabs. You know, hey, food in the zombie apocalypse is of short supply. You got to get fishing, like Channelside, right? Well, we see a bunch of walkers surrounding someone in the woods, and I'm guessing they're surrounding Madison. So what are your theories of how Madison survived? Will they answer how Madison survived? I think they're just going to glance over it because I don't think it can make sense, so I don't think they're going to show it. So we see these weird people with, don't know what that's on their faces. Is that skin? Is that something there? Like, they look creepy and weird. The question is, does Madison belong to this group, or does Madison save Morgan and Baby Mo? I think she saves them. They have Baby Mo in the arms. They have Morgan, in a precarious situation. And ultimately, Morgan should probably die here, but he won't because Morgan don't die. They want to bury him. They want to put him in this, I guess, booby trap, sand trap, whatever they want to call this, but they're going to bury him in the sand. So I guess that's why the walkers are in the sand. They buried people, they died and became walkers. But the question is, if you don't walk, are you still a walker? If you're buried in the sand and you don't walk, right? Am I overthinking it? Then we see Madison take out her weapon. You see the radio on her belt. They clearly highlight this. So did she hear the transmissions over the radio? Will Madison go look for Alicia? Because if she doesn't, that doesn't make sense at all. If she knows that Alicia is alive, why wouldn't she go look for her? She is surrounded by the walkers, and then she swings her, I don't know what it is, like an anvil or axe or something, but it's a pretty cool weapon. She swings it around and takes out the walkers. Bah, 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 bah. Pretty cool. It's cool to see Madison return for some fans. Myself, not that excited. Will she save the show? Doubtful. Will she be impactful for the show? I hope so. Will it make sense? I hope so. But she kills this group of 4 walkers. We see that Morgan is going to have something put over his head, and they say to bury him. So is that like the torture, that they bury him in the sand, they can't get out, but then a walker is crawling towards Morgan? So I don't know what to make of it. But either way, we see that there's some walkers on the beach. Morgan is captured by these people. Baby Mo is in danger. And there's a walker, and I guess more of those people. There's probably all walkers. It's probably 3 walkers right there. But then we see Baby Mo in the sand crying with Madison. And so it looks like Madison, I'm guessing, saves Baby Mo and Morgan. And then Madison faces the camera, and that's another good shot of her weapon. Is it just a big hammer? Like, what is that weapon? Please let me know in the comments. But she turns and Madison returns. So it's a pretty big deal, but it's not, because we knew she was coming back this season. Now, if we didn't know, this would be pretty crazy. It would be pretty amazing, pretty awesome, pretty awful, depending on how you see Madison's return. But ultimately, is Madison going to help the show? I hope so. Save the show? Doubtful. It just doesn't make sense in a lot of categories. But here we go. Madison is back, and that's the end of the trailer. But per Talking Dead, in Season 7, Episode 8, we knew that Madison was coming back for Season 7. They stretched it out to the very end, which I'm not mad at it. We figured that's what was going to happen. But they spoiled it. Madison was spoiled on Talking Dead and also the trailer for Season 7. So how, when, why, all those questions, we're probably going to see the story of what Madison had. She's probably going to be here already. I just don't see them going back to the stadium, explaining how she got out. Just some group came and got her. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're actually going to explain something on Fear the Walking Dead. But again, I doubt it. And I'm not trying to be hard on it. I'm just realistic. She takes a hit of oxygen. She kept this device because it's on her outfit in the trailer. We're not sure who she's talking to on the box right here. It would be awesome if it's connected with the CRM or some sort of group we already saw. She's got prison tats, Alicia and Nick. Nick is killed off. She doesn't know that, I'm guessing. And also Alicia, she is gone, MIA. And if, most likely when, Madison finds out about Alicia, she's still alive, how does she not go look for her? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And these are from the other trailer, months ago. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But the big thing is that Madison is still alive, rocking the same jacket that we saw her in Season 4 having. Looks pretty good. No damage, no scrapes, no cuts, no bites, no fire damage, no wear and tear. It looks great. You got it off the rack at the store. But Madison is back. Hopefully she's a better character. Have some emotion. Let's get something rewarding for this audience. But ultimately, Alicia is gone. Her last episode, Season 7, Episode 15, pretty much is a slap to the face to the fans to not have her reunited with her mother on the show. That's a nice gut punch. And it doesn't make sense. Well, I guess it does, because that's what the show does and the showrunners do, but it just makes people pissed off. Why don't we get the reunion of Alicia and Madison? Come on, right? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. It's just what the Walking Dead universe has kind of turned into. The Walking Dead kind of does this stuff too. But Fear the Walking Dead, it's like, come on. We need something good, captivating to make us keep watching. Because in my opinion, Season 7 so far did not help the franchise at all. Stay safe, and as always, tell them Daryl.